great checkmate here coming up from white. Black plays the Sicilian and throws a little curveball at me right here on move 4. Queen to b6. I didn't really usually encounter that. It's a little early to bring the queen out, especially to the b file. So ultimately, I just opt to form my same structure with the 2 knights on the queen side, and I like putting my bishop on e3 like that and teaming up on that diagonal with my queen as a battery. Now my plan is to just queenside castle and then throw my h and g pawns up the right side. I don't see a good way for black to really do anything with his bishop that's pinning my knight. There's no way for him to attack my knight really, so I go ahead with my pawn advance. I think black miscalculates with how fast this is from white. He's tries to throw something over the side of the hot air balloon there with the trying to capture my knight with his bishop. I speed my rook lift by forcing a trade on bishops. So now I have doubled rooks on the h file, and whenever I get this with this type of setup, it's usually pretty dangerous and usually ends up in a checkmate in a couple of moves, which I thought would be right there, but he blocks it with his knight. And now I'm kind of in a tough bind where, like, if I don't do something, he's going to take my rook with his rook, and then I'll lose a rook, essentially, you know? So I can't get my queen to the h file, but I throw in a check, which allows me to skewer his king and take his other rook. So I win a rook. Then he throws a punch at my queen, but I have a check that I can stick in the middle of this so I don't have to, you know, run away real quick. That actually deflects the king from the f8 square where I can check him here. And then black has no response. It's mate in one move if you look at it. If he blocks with the queen, I'm going to checkmate him. If he doesn't block and moves his king, it's checkmate too. What a great checkmate attack.